I have been a member here for about 5 years. I've been in the area for 6, but around here a lot for the past 5 years.
So I recently, 2 years ago, I moved to the U.S. Before that, I was a missionary in Pohnpei Islands in Micronesia.
Well, we've been going to Lebanon Church probably about 6 months now. We just moved here from San Diego, and right away we went to Lebanon, and we liked it. It was, of course, this was during the time of COVID, so we went. We had church outside, which was very nice, very beautiful area.
Well, I've been a member of this church for 23 years.
And I was here just a little bit before that, before we got married. So I've been here for 25 years. Actually, it's almost 26 years now that I've been at this church.
Yep.
When I first arrived here, it was a very friendly welcome. I teach at our Adventist school in the community, and so when they found out I was a teacher, they were very welcoming. And then even the people that didn't know I was a teacher, you walk in the door and there's at least 1 or 2 people coming over and asking you what's your name and just wanting to get to know you and make sure that you feel welcome here. And it was just one of those places where you almost feel like you know the people even though you don't. And then, funny story, I actually did know one of the greeters because he was a substitute teacher when I was in high school. And so it's that place where you come and you feel like you've been here your whole life, but yet you don't know any of them. And so it's just a really friendly atmosphere.
And when I first came to Lebanon, I was very amazed at the fact that this is a group of people who are very caring. I've been to a lot of churches where you walk into the church and, people say Happy Sabbath or greet you, and then that's it, right? You go in, you listen to the sermon, and it's not like that here. I realized in the first time I've been here that these are some very caring people. So I really enjoyed it, and they made me feel like I really belonged here.
I was real fortunate, at least when I started coming here, that people were very friendly and really felt like I could fit in okay. Just pleased with the way people treated me. People were open, fun, sincere people, and really felt like I was included. And Bonnie and I were dating at that time, and so it was fun to see their reaction because they were really hoping that she would come as well. So it was fun not only that they treated me well, but were very engaged and wanted her to come as well.
Yes, and right away everybody was very friendly. We were introduced to several families, which were immediately just, became friends instantly, it seemed. And like Dendy mentioned, it was a beautiful surrounding, so right away we felt at home. Then when church moved to the indoors, even though we had to wear a mask, and it's hard to see who's smiling and who's not, we were included in the service. We were asked to sing for song service, my daughter and I, which we enjoy, and actually as a family as well. Everybody has been very friendly, very warm. I don't know if it's because it's a small town, but it's a very welcoming environment in the Lebanon Church.
This is a church that is active, and if you want to be active with them, you just jump right in. And I appreciated that when I got here, I didn't know that many people, but someone always invited you on the outings. And a lot of the first outings I went on were just walks, like Sabbath afternoons in nature, and just you get to see the local area, and it's very casual, and you just walk with different people, and if you walk faster, you get to know someone else, and if you slow down, you talk to someone else you might not have seen before. And it's just one of those places where if you want to be involved, they absolutely welcome you, and they love the help. So it's a very welcoming environment where you show up and they make sure they remember your name and invite you again the next time.
And I really enjoyed, the people were easy to talk to, and easy to get when we do Bible studies and prayer meetings and worships. They were kind enough to allow me to participate. And that really helped a lot. And that is one thing so special.
One of the ways that I've described our church is that it does have a number of young families, which has been a priority for me for a long time. But I see the church as being kind of a mix of some are the young families, but then the older people, rather than being standoffish, I see them as kind of grandparents, loving all the kids as though they were their own grandkids.
Yes.
Yeah, and then what we liked is after church, groups would go hiking in the mountains and hiking trails, and we really enjoyed that, and of course our kids did too.
Another thing our kids enjoyed was the Pathfinders. My youngest daughter had been Pathfinders back in the church in San Diego, but my oldest daughter had not joined Pathfinders. And when we moved to Lebanon Church, the girls were so friendly that right away she joined the Pathfinders. And that was amazing to me because she had never joined Pathfinders, had an interest, and she has kept up the interest, and they have great Pathfinder staff.
I seem to have gotten myself quite involved with our Vacation Bible School program in the summer. That is probably my favorite ministry to be a part of because I get so much interaction with the kids, with the singing and the activities, and just being able to put on that ministry for them. I've kind of found myself in that position accidentally almost when I got here. They found out I kind of had that skill set, and I haven't looked back since, and it's just been something I look forward to every summer. Other ways, I talk a lot, so they put me on the platform team and I get to make announcements, which has been helpful with getting to know people because I may not feel like I know everybody in the church, but they see my name and they see me up front, so they're not afraid to come and talk to me afterwards. And so then I feel like by getting involved in these upfront roles, kind of accidentally, it's helped me to get to know more members because just naturally happens. They want to come tell me an announcement or talk to me about something I said up front, and then I get to know so many more people through that way.
This church has a wide range of age groups, and they're all interconnected, interrelated. They seem to welcome each other. It's not cliquey. The olders stay with the olders, and it's very well mixed.
Yeah, I think the church has had a very positive impact because, like he mentioned, we were hesitant to move to a new area and we didn't know anyone except for one family. And just feeling at home, for one thing, believing Christians, and also the kids just felt really welcomed by the other children. Really, the kids are very friendly. Everybody has just been very friendly, and you just feel like just a part of the family. We were nervous about coming, and almost as soon as we started meeting people, we just felt like we were at home.
I would say this church has made a huge impact. Before the other churches I've gone to, it was much more I just sat and it was kind of just monotonous, and I go and I know I'm supposed to worship and I come home and that's it. But I feel like with the things that happen here, with the sermons I hear, with the people I talk to, I feel that my spiritual growth has just grown exponentially in my 5 years here, to the point where I know I'm a better person because of the people and because of the sermons and because of the things God is doing in this community.
Well, I think anybody coming to visit the Lebanon Seventh-day Adventist Church would enjoy the company and the sermons. Of course, they're very spiritual, and the people are, and the activities, and I would recommend it to anyone. I know all they have to do is go and visit, and they'll be hooked.
Yes, we really enjoy the Lebanon Seventh-day Adventist Church, and I think everybody will feel welcomed. And I really do believe that there is the Spirit of Christ that is demonstrated in people's character, not only in the walls of the church, but also outside of the walls of the church. Beyond that, the friendships that are formed, not just in the church, but outside the walls. You will feel welcomed.
Here at our church in Lebanon, I feel like our sermons are definitely special and unique. They are, at least to me, I feel that they are very relational, where I can relate them very much to what I'm feeling in my life. They seem very timely for the world we're living in and just for the struggles that I face during the week. And then I come here on Sabbath and I hear these sermons and I'm just like, wow, that is something I was struggling with this week. How did they know? But I know it's not that they knew. I know that it's a God thing that placed those sermons in these places at these times.
This is just my experience here, and I really enjoyed it. And if you are visiting our church here at Seventh-day Adventist Church here, feel welcome.
I would encourage you to absolutely come join us, sit by me in a pew, and see what God can do through your life by coming to our church and just seeing how He's moving in my life and those around you.